Hi, welcome back to the garden. Today is Saturday, January 28th. And you know what that means? We're going to do a quick review of this garden, then we're going to go to you and celebrate what's going on in your garden. Obviously, I'm working on the greenhouse today instead of working in the garden. It was supposed to be 60 degrees today, but the wind's blowing pretty good. It's still kind of chilly, but tomorrow's going to be much different. The high's only going to be 38. So later on this evening, I'm going to go ahead and button this whole thing up again. While I do a little more work here, let's go take a look at some of our friends and neighbors and celebrate what's going on in their gardens.
Mike and Linda's deep mulch raised bed garden in Texas is wonderful. Rutabagas, spinach, onions, lettuce, Napa cabbage, all are just spectacular. Thank you for sharing, this is awesome. Bruce started with a quarter-sized purple onion bulb, and now he has a baseball-sized beauty. The mangoes have rooted and there are seedlings everywhere. Bruce, your tomato and eggplant forest will be something to see. Not to mention red strawberries already. The star cherry has blooms. I put a link to Bruce's moringa store in the description box below. Thank you, Bruce. This is great.
Weren't those amazing? Our friends and neighbors are simply spectacular. Give you a little tip if you're going to put a piece of 16-foot lumber up by yourself. Out on the end, get a little piece of scab lumber, then anchor it. And that works as a second hand. That way when you set it up, it's not going to fall off, especially out here on the edge. But now I've got all these joists screwed in, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Got to secure the back of this, then we'll be ready to sheet, if the wind will let us. It's kind of laid right now, but it's been coming in gusts. And I'm a little too old to be carrying a 4x8 sheet of plastic up a ladder in the gust. Let me go on inside and work on this a little bit more. Let's go ahead and celebrate a couple more of our friends and neighbors.
Everything in Patrice's outdoor winter containers got a little bit of frostbite, but they've started to recover nicely, and those will be followed by any number of tasty friends that are currently under grow lights. Patrice, this is great. Thank you. Valerie's been busy laying out her spring garden in Texas. Spring is coming. And just look at the abundance of Valerie's winter garden. Did anybody ever say you can't have enough beets? Valerie, thank you.
Aren't those absolutely fantastic? I'm telling you, our friends and neighbors are something else. Well, I've got the rafters up. Now all I got to do is put the plastic on it. I just heard what the weather forecast is really supposed to be over the next couple days. By 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's going to be 25 degrees. By 9 o'clock tomorrow, it's going to be 23 degrees. I am going to go ahead and cover these up. The forecast is for some bitter cold for the next 3 or 4 days. We might even get some more snow on Monday. Can you believe it? You'd think it was winter. Well, let's take a look. So if you want to give me a hand covering these up, I'd appreciate it. I still can't believe how nice these daikon radishes are doing. I'm going to put that extra insulation around here because it is going to get quite cold. Now, if it looks like these are a little smaller patches, it's because we ate off of them last night. These are pretty tasty. If you got the doubles, make sure you get some down in between there. That purple lettuce is something else. Really doesn't take much to get these buttoned up. Make sure you get some down between them. I mean, look at the leaves coming in on the spinach. Another thing you can't have enough of is kale and bok choy. let's put this last one to bed and we'll be done for the evening. That's all there is to it. I want to thank you for stopping by and helping celebrate what our friends and neighbors are doing in their gardens. Help me work on the greenhouse a little bit and preparing for the next storm. It's winter gardening after all, but it's well worth it. You can do this too. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Leave a comment and let everybody know just how much you appreciate them sharing what's going on in their garden. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.